say you were here. You were watching history, the biggest ultimate tournament of all time, but now we're gonna get right into it. Carmel versus Shuton, top 8 qualifier. One of these players is going home. One of these players will continue to move on in Kagaribi 13. Let's get it.
It's terrifying, though. I don't want to see either of these players go home, but an explosive start already put into a phone booth immediately is Carmelo. Shuton opting for Olimar immediately. We were expecting this. Not going to see Aegis come up against most of the Steve players in the field today. This coverage you can get with this Pikmin so good. Again, look at how much space Carmelo has to work with. It's practically none.
Yeah, absolutely. And already 91% coming on to Carmel. And I want to say that Shuton has been making a phenomenal run, so he doesn't want to end this right at all. Getting ladder comboed by Carmel. Good blue Pikmin, 113%. That back air could have definitely taken that stock if Carmel was not careful. But right now, just mining for more materials. Has gold, gets that back air. Going to help him get a lot more to secure this first stock. But right now, it's looking like it's going to be in Shuton's favor.
Yeah, I know the pacing and the spacing you're able to play with the Shuton with these Pikmin. It is so hard to keep up with. A lot of characters that can play around that mid-range better than Steve do really well. That's what Violet was giving so many fits, and why Shuton right now is putting Carmelo to work.
Absolutely, and but we gotta be careful though, because now Carmel has the diamonds. For those of you that don't know, who are watching at home right now, diamond is what Steve love to go for. It's their X factor. Diamond kills very early and deals a lot of damage, but Shuton not giving a single crap right now as he goes for these letter combos with the Pikmin, but is gonna get ran over by the minecart. And 57% with Steve with diamond, that's not bad at all. You can make that up real fast.
We could be in a lot worse situations if we are Carmelo, and it seems like things are starting to come together very well. Down tilt, going to find a hit on that flint and steel. Down there, rogue option, whistle gonna take all that damage, but still Shuton swinging from the corner.
You can get hit by the landing hitbox of the anvil, just not the anvil itself. He armored through the anvil, and he actually ended up living that hit, so very smart stuff coming out of Shuton. Using the whistle to armor through that down air, which could have been potentially awful for him, and it's not gonna have more of a fighting chance.
You can low-key see it. Shuton has his diamond tools online right now. Both purple Pikmins in the lineup, and you see how much stage we are dominating here too. Beating out minecart. Now we had the pickaxe blown up here too. Is that the blue that has it? Oh my goodness, so close to the top.
And Script, let's talk about it. Both of these players have their X factor on. You have one blue Pikmin. The blue Pikmin is good for grabs, and the purple good for securing those really nice KOs. Shuton takes it 2 stocks to 1 right now, but we still have diamond. This is not out for Carmel just quite yet.
Blocks are being used very, very frequently here too. The resource line is starting to deplete, and you can see having to build 2 deep walls is just eating into all of our resource. Okay, big damage, come on now.
Oh, talk to him. 87, not gonna die just quite yet, but it's not looking great. That white Pikmin gonna put up a lot of damage if it is latched onto you. That side B so strong for Olimar. Is that back air with the red Pikmin? Not gonna do it. And if you look at Carmel's almost out of materials, does get that fair, but doesn't have any more diamond. As I say that, just in the nick of time, gets a diamond material, and now this is potentially Shuton's chance to get a W here. Armors through the back air. Not gonna die just quite yet.
Give me this grab though. Up throw going to take the stock, but we are damaged goods on the side of Carmelo. Shuton just has to tap this stock in. It is going to take a Herculean effort to find this final stock here for Carmelo, but we've seen it before. So many great games from Carmelo. And we decided in the final moment. Oh my God! Carmelo from the rope takes game 1.
You said it was a Herculean effort. All you need is some diamonds, a proper grab read, and you can secure that game. Let's go.
Now.
Let's go.
What are we here for, man? Like if you're not about it, go home.
Go home. You ain't supposed to be here. This is history.
Come on now.
This is history making. What are we talking about? You're right. You're so right.
Yeah, get these chairs out of here, bro.
Right.
Production's got to clean up.
Right. You're so right. But no, that grab, that dodge from that grab, that could have sealed the deal for that stock. That was a blue Pikmin. That was a blue Pikmin.
Big time.
If Carmel got grabbed by that, this would be a different story. He would be down 1 game. But no, that very niche spot dodge gonna help him survive, clutch out the game with a meticulous edge guard. And now Carmel has a chance to make a comeback against Shuton.
This is crazy too. There is no set history between these players. We are writing the first chapter in a new book between 2 titans of Japanese Smash Brothers. It is unbelievable.
Yep. And Carmel, like we said, after fighting in such a, hard bracket. This tournament is difficult. A lot of top players that we all know and love. Household names ended up either drowning in pools or not making it to day number 2. But right now we're on game number 2 here on Town and City between Shuton and Carmel.
I mean, and that game 1, if it was just the appetizer, I am super excited for the main course, my friend. We will be full after this one, my goodness.
This is all you can eat buffet right here.
Oh my God, you're right. These Pikmin are all you can eat too. Shuton returning to what works, just letting these Pikmin fly from range, deep threes.
Up air, up tilt into up air again, the ladder combos. Why not? They do a lot of damage, and we are gonna see a lot of those purple Pikmin come out from Shuton. Like I said, that's his X factor. You want 2 purples and a blue when it's time to get that grab.
We get right to the 2 purples. That's the thing, though. There's a lot of matchups. Shuton will opt for the yellows, opt for the reds. We just want to throw hands really fast.
Absolutely. Let's just box. Why not? Let's just
fight. Throw it down right now.
Fight. But Carmel winning none of that. Not going to get grabbed just quite yet. Up tilt again, has the gold, has the diamond, just not having the proper time to build it just quite yet. Does get that down there, but no one's gonna die just quite yet. Getting sent to the opposite sides of the blasting.
I like what Shuton was doing there, trying to get under the minecart going and then trying to up smash with purple Pikmin under it. That is new stuff I am seeing. Forward smash comes out from the red Pikmin of all the bench players getting work too.
He's trying to break those blocks as much as he possibly can. Shuton gonna try to build up as much extra credit, as much damage as he can to make sure that he can secure this W in the safest way possible. Does armor through that purple Pikmin, but not gonna matter as we're gonna meet you head on with that forward air.
Yeah, we do not want to throw hands up face to face with Carmelo. This is a man-possessed. Shuton is playing all this range, and I think that's why we're on Town and City. We have so much range to work with. Platforms go away, FD, there's so much space. It is so predictable when Carmelo's approaching.
And not to mention, when you're on Town and City, you have a lot more ways to maneuver around the blocks, a lot more ways of maneuvering around that minecart. But that forward smash, the diamond forward smash, you're not maneuvering around that as he takes that first stock away from Shuton.
Interesting. Carmelo opts for diamonds on second stock high percent. Wants to utilize this range and increase knockback. It's coming in well here.
It's like Lucario's aura. You want to get those kills as early as possible. So when you have rage, when you have the diamond, you can end up taking stocks at a very early percent. And as I say that up smash gonna do him in. Shuton, only 69%. Nice.
Arbiter, I have to point something out too. I'm seeing the hitbox extension from back airs and swings from Carmelo on the Pikmin. We have to worry about that.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't be throwing these out nilly-willy. And you're seeing the minecart as well, running over a lot of these Pikmin as well. So Shuton's not really getting as much play out of these Pikmin as he's hoping for. Oh, up smash into back air. The yellow Pikmin's putting in work, clocking into that 9 to 5, but it's not gonna be enough to get a kill just quite yet. We gotta end up putting a lot more damage. Has that back air. Back airing again, like you said, trying to extend that hitbox. Misses the grab, not gonna get it just quite yet.
Ooh, we had the read of the air dodge there too. Carmelo not ready to pull the trigger on it, but my goodness, it is so hard to even get a moment of rest in this game. These players are in each other's faces.
It's insane just how close this is. And here's the thing, people. With Steve, it doesn't matter how much you're winning.
We saw it in game 1.
We saw it in game 1. One edge guard, and he secured that game. It doesn't matter. So Shuton, you might be at 126, but it's gonna all start right here. Gets that down there. Not gonna die just quite yet. 160% does get that spike, and it starts with 1. No, gonna be just fine.
I like the block. Shuton wanted to cover top platform there with Pikmin toss.
Back air, is that gonna do it? From coast to coast, yes it will. Shuton tying it up 1-1. That back air from across the coast, and now we're even.
I didn't think the blue was gonna do it. I'll be honest.
Hey, blue's good for grabs. He said, I got one more extra trick.
Yeah.
I can grab you, but I got one more in me. I got one more in me.
Can you give me one more day?
Not asking for a month.
Not asking for a week.
Just give me one more day. Give me one more day. And that's really all you need when it comes to Olimar. Olimar has such a diverse kit when it comes to those Pikmin. They change up the way you play the game. It's like Monados. It's like Pokemon Trainer. You can never play the game the same way because Olimar has all these factors in play. But guess who that's also like? That's like with Steve. So
preach.
Say it. It's dangerous, and that's what Smash Ultimate comes down to. It comes down to X Factor. How can you utilize your character's strongest kits what makes them special to climb all the way here to top 8 of Kagaribi 13, the biggest ultimate tournament ever.
It's unbelievable, my friend. And it seems like we are sticking with the same characters. Of course, both players have taken one. We are going to game 3. Very important to realize, swing game here. You win this game, you get counter pick advantage game 5 if
Absolutely.
we do go the distance.
Absolutely. This is a very pivotal game to win here. And Shuton, we saw some great adaptations during game number 2. But if you just tuned in, you would know that Carmel ends up making a nice comeback during game number 1. So now we are tied. And I want to talk about the upset that this would be right here. Carmel is the 65th best player according to the Lumi rate.
Yep.
Shuton is number 7. A win here, just like he did with Sonics, would be a phenomenal upset right now.
So many things can change here depending on who takes this game. I feel like we're getting a little bit of a slower game here to start this third one. Both players, you know, they're tired. The first 2 rounds of this 5-round fight, they were swinging at each other. They're taking their time now. They're hanging back, learning a little thing about each other.
And it's like you said, these two have never played with each other. So it's all going to come down to matchup experience and matchup knowledge. Luckily for Shuton, that down there, not going to kill just quite yet. I like the aggressive option, getting that forward air. Oh, minecart almost coming through, but that forward smash gonna luckily knock down Carmel out of that minecart, giving him more chances to play.
Ooh, that air dodge was scary there too. Carmelo was not ready to punish. Pikmin swinging heavily through these walls. The feint, the short hops in front of the wall too with no swing. We're trying to bait Carmelo to raging through that wall with the forward smash, and then we come over and punish. Back air on the stone tools. 2 count to the blast zone. Again, Carmelo so often with the diamond from beyond the wall there too. Telekinetic Pikmin.
It's just insane, like you said, just how seasoned Shuton is when it comes to playing through these brackets, already taking the lead here, but he has to see if he can, like I said, gain a little bit more extra credit if he's going to very comfortably try to take out Carmel, and the answer is none. 0-0, 2 stocks apiece.
Again, I think they're starting to figure out the pace each other wants to dance at. I think they're realizing it's not going to be all brawling to go forward here.
It's like we might have to play a little bit slow.
Yeah.
You might got to play a little bit slow. You might have to dance a little bit. But that's the name of the game here.
Wow.
Adaptation. That's what separates the goods from the greats. Carmel making some very proper adjustments, using those back airs, trying to cleave through the Pikmin, using that side special, using the down air as well. Shuton, after having a pretty, standard lead, now 59%, 2 stocks right now, and we're going to see gold and diamond coming on to Carmel.
It's interesting. We've seen very similar starts to a lot of these games here, too. This is the point in the match where you really start to see it swing open for one of these players. Knockdown from Carmelo.
Oh,
hesitation.
no.
Hesitation station. But we will not fall for your mind games. Carmelo stands tall on the right side, finds the down smash kill.
He had purples that also held him down a little bit.
Yes.
He didn't have enough rooms to maneuver around. If you don't know, the more Pikmin you have in your arsenal, the harder it is for Olimar to recover.
He's heavier.
If he had nothing, he could have easily maneuvered around those blocks and made it back on the stage. But carrying the weight of all those Pikmin, carrying the weight of all those purples, gonna unfortunately make him lose that stock. And Carmel has so much material. What makes Steve very strong is Steve snowballs you very, very quickly. You lose 1 stock, you give him 1 advantage. He's mining better materials. Then you get gold. Then you take all this damage. I like that armor into the up air. Not gonna get the kill just quite yet. The same thing cannot be said for Shuton. No, that's what I thought. Gonna be able to survive that down air, but you see those back airs
Wow. Relax the landing here, too. Alive through an air dodge, living on a prayer, Carmelo. The most emphatic victory we've seen for either player through this set thus far. Big statement in that game 3.
So, we talk about history a lot here, okay? Like I said before, the 65th best player in the world right now just took out Sonics. Just took out the best Sonic in the world. And now, potentially taking out Shuton. Again, both of these players in losers. One of their story ends here.
The thing is, there's people who would say this last ranking season, Carmel had a down year. He lost a lot of ranking points.
Yep.
Previously ranked as the 30th best player in the world.
Yep.
This is a resurgence from a player that a lot of people have a ton of respect for in Japan and worldwide. Just has not had the biggest stages like we have here this weekend to show it, and it is showing so brightly.
This is his chance to say, no, like you said, this is just an off year. Let me recoup, let me recharge, let me get back to you. And he is definitely back to you right now. And Shuton gonna have to feel it if he's not able to take him out on Town and City. And it's like you said, this pivotal game is so important to this set. The winner of, even if Shuton ends up winning this, we're going to be on Carmel's stage.
That's big.
It doesn't matter.
Big.
And that's going to matter a whole lot here when it comes to trying to win that mental game and trying to use your character's biggest advantage.
It's crazy how different stages forces Shuton to play differently. Carmelo has the same game plan here too. He is kind of the one leading, but Shuton is able to maneuver around these options that Carmelo is putting out a lot easier on a bigger stage.
And we're seeing the setup that, Shuton loves to go for. Has those two purples and that blue. But unfortunately, blue is going to be taken out at the moment. Playing near the left side of the stage. The huge thing about Town and City is those side blast zones are very small.
Yes.
Vertically, they're a lot. But if you get a forward air or a forward smash on this stage, it's going to do dividends for you on Town and City. But you got to be careful because Steve back air, Steve forward smash. That back air, as we just saw, not going to kill him just quite yet. But you're seeing how well that Carmel is playing that advantage. And he wants it so badly. But we're about to play some solid neutral. Never mind. As I say that, that back air going to escort him to the blast zone. And Carmel needs 2 more stuffs to make another upset for top 8 qualifier.
Going high above here too. You see Shuton love striking from below. We have the purples online, but my goodness, through the wall again. We seem to place our Pikmin so beautifully, and Carmelo doesn't even realize where we found them. Throwing them over the wall much deeper than it may seem.
Throw the wall, through the wall, it don't matter. Those Pikmin are going to get the job done. Up tilt, into back
big
air.
damage though. 70% already is ridiculous. 2 purples. We will need this stock expeditiously before the rage becomes a factor. 1 stock separates Carmelo from the biggest top 8 in Smash Ultimate history.
What stories. History being etched at this very moment. Can Carmel make it to the point where he could take out Shuton, where he could take out Sonics? This is the heaviest Steve I've ever seen, by the way. Good Lord, 184%. My man just refuses to lose that stock. As I say that, forward smash gonna do it. But how more chances do you have? He has gold, he has the diamonds, he has 2 stocks. Shuton is gonna have to tap in to what makes him one of the most well-known players of all time and make a comeback that can really bring this back to a 2-2 scenario.
The thing is that we saw the X factor in their gameplay from Carmelo in game 1. Shuton has really not had to deliver a big moment in this set yet to close out a game. This deficit is maybe the last chance Shuton has to do so. But double purple Pikmin is the lineup you would like to have, but my goodness, if diamonds aren't better than that, it's hard to say what is.
Exactly, that's the best you get. Gets that forward smash, 72%.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay, up
the block
smash.
disappeared. I was worried he was going to bounce off the block there too, but off the block anyways. Up, down, left, right. It doesn't matter. Konami code combos.
Hold on, Shuton fighting back, saying I'm not going to give it to you for free. You're going to have to work for it. 41%. Getting taken, barely any damage, being added on to that last stock.
That was really good. I like Shuton. Seems to want to get under Carmelo. These juggles, these up smashes, everything to start getting Shuton, getting Carmelo in the air is what we want to go with. Up smash this all day, all day.
And look at that, 82%.
Wow.
This is what we're talking about. This is what makes Shuton amazing. Just for that forward smash. This is Shuton's time is stuck. And as I say that, we're getting a game number 5.
Shuton had 1 chance in this set to bring it back and show everybody that you can have that X factor. You can open up the game, doesn't matter what character you're playing against, what the situation is, and he found the option. Game 5, and my goodness, I think this set deserves all 5 games. You're speechless. Tell me about it. I get it. I understand.
The spot dodge off that forward smash. No, he should have the forward smash. That was game. That was game right there.
I thought it was cooked.
His run was over there, but the very quick defensive option, using that up smash, and like I said, the X factor, that purple Pikmin, gonna come in clutch and secure him that game. And now we are at a game 5 scenario. One of these players, chat, let me iterate what this is. This is Kagaribi 13. This is the biggest Smash Ultimate tournament in history. We have a lot of people watching this on Twitch. We have a lot of restreamers. Larry Lurk, Hungrybox, The Throne featuring TK Breezy and Hazmat, EE, Void. There's so many people watching this tournament online. You guys right here. The crowd right here.
Thousands of people inside the venue.
People, millions of people, by the way, what I saw on YouTube for the main Japanese Smash stream. This is a wonderful time to be a Smash Bros fan. And one of these people is going to have their run completely ended here, or they're going to have their chance at top 8 of the biggest Ultimate tournament ever.
There are a lot of scenes of games who would pray for a moment like this. An event like this comes around once every game's lifespan. You can hear the crowd. These two players have done everything in their entire Smash career to get to this point, just for this one game. Just, wow.
It's going to all determine who wants it more. Who wants it more? Who knows this matchup? And it's very romantic as well. This is why I love this game. This is why I love this tournament. Like you said before, they've never played each other. They've never played each other in bracket. This is a dance. This is a wild
This is what it's all
west.
about. Yeah, we got to learn.
Exactly. I don't know who you are. You don't know who I am.
But we're playing this game, and we're
game.
scrapping.
And I want to win more than you do. Or at least that's what I think. So right now, good parries coming on to Shuton. Does get that backer with that purple Pikmin. Up tilts, utilizing that gold. Up air, good armor coming off from Shuton. That's going to pay so much big bucks for helping him survive in this matchup.
And Purple's on deck already. Less than a minute into this match, too. We already know what we need to do. The game plan has worked twice before, even in the most dire of straits. My goodness, the onslaught there with just 5 or 6 Pikmin back to back. You can't get out of shield if you're Carmelo.
Exactly. You're just sitting in that shield. You're not really having any options. Uh-oh. We saw that hitbox extension from that golden forward air. Not going to get it just quite yet. Has that side special. Anvil, not going to drop down just quite yet, but going to splat Olimar on that minecart. And now Shuton has 2 more stocks here at Kagaribi potential.
But damaged goods on the side of Carmelo. We have diamonds. We're getting all of our resources online here too, but I love Shuton forcing out these deep walls. Oh, that's a big knockdown.
And that kind of hurts him a little bit. That blue Pikmin, I think that wasn't supposed to be thrown. I think he thought there was a purple going to be on deck. But unfortunately, the blue is going to be gone, so no easy kill throws just quite yet. And Carmel looking so dominant right now, using those back airs. It's the fear. There's not much you can do around that situation except dance around it. Don't sit there and shoot it. Try to get out of that situation as fast as possible.
Big Pikmin coverage here too. You see Carmelo's happy to go coast to coast on this one. Right side, left side. Take this area Shuton gives you. There's so much rage. You've seen what this character can do with rage, but Shuton needed that stock right there too. 94% extra credit. Carmelo was really eating.
This is such a dangerous spot to be in if you are Shuton, even though you did just take that stock. Up tilt into back air, the tried and true classic. This is it for Shuton. He either makes it big or he goes home. That's it. You make the biggest comeback of your life, or Carmel will cement himself as the one who takes out Shuton, one of the strongest players in Smash Bros. History.
Hold on here too. Shuton showed us in that game 4. He is able to stand tall even in these crazy, super doubtful moments. Big knockdown forward smash catches the drift away. Carmelo was lazy on a landing. Shuton.
Oh no,
that's tough to damage.
Oh no, Diamond is still on deck here. Goes for that forward smash. Not too much materials coming on from Carmel, but it doesn't matter because he has the diamond pickaxe. It doesn't matter, or the diamond axe. It doesn't really matter. Oh, forward smash.
What a
no,
grab. What a fantastic
He's
grab.
scared. Now Shuton is playing not to lose. He's not playing to win. He's playing to survive. He doesn't have any options to play offensively. He has to try and make sure he can get as much damage as possible. And we just got another diamond coming on from Carmel.
Hovering with these Pikmin as well too. You see Carmelo going super high again. Has this super solid lead. Not taking anything that's not absolutely given.
I like the walls he placed down there, making sure that even if I do get hit, I have the chance to tech or at least bounce onto the other side of the stage. It's very smart place. We're seeing that back air come out. Like I'm saying, this is his win condition. If he lands this, he's good forever. Gonna sneakily get that forward air. And now, this is the final stock for both of these players. Shuton, do you have it in you? Do you have it in you to make this comeback? to
That's
stand
Pikmin.
amongst the greats. Oh, right?
Big damage here coming in. All these swings cannot get to a scramble with Steve. You cannot get to a scramble with Carmelo. What a grab. Big swing here, too. Tons of damage. Oh, my goodness. This right side might be the final spot of the game. Air dodge gets us to the middle of the stage.
72%.
Oh, my gosh. It's even. It's
the
even.
damage is building up. One good hit from both of these players. Can do it. Has that up air. A back air coming on from Carmel. Can do it. You saw him try to lead that jump with that back air. Not going to get it. Once the up tilt, we're seeing the armor come out from Shuton.
Wall in line here, too. Need resources. Minecart or anvil will probably be the way we end this game.
Oh!
No way. This is the back throw. No block to rebound off of. Gotta get back to the stage here. Dash attack! Are you kidding me?
Does it! And with that, Carmel cements himself, beating Shuton, beating Sonic, making it to top 8 of the biggest Ultimate tournament ever. Kagaribi 13 has just etched in a brand new legend. A new hero has risen, joining amongst the best players in the world here. Top 8. I cannot believe it.
What an unreal set. If they're going to watch one set, and we're going to commentate just one set, my goodness, what a one it was.
Game 5.
Last stock.
Hit. Last stock. Top 8 qualifier. The best Olimar in the world versus Carmel, an underrated god here in Smash Ultimate, making a Cinderella run here, playing through losers, losing the tweak. He's not going to be in the same bracket as the person that took him out. And look at these replays, man.
This game 1, dude, what a fantastic game it was, too. The knockdown and everything. Minecart forces it, because the block lineup there forced the outside recovery. You couldn't go low, and Minecart was beautiful.
And he had rage too on that side special. There wasn't really much he could go for. And I think what ends up killing Shuton a lot was those recoveries. A lot of those recoveries, he wasn't really sure where to go, or at least he didn't have the momentum needed to try and push through. And Steve has some incredible edge guard options with those blocks, with the down smash, with side B. He has so many tools to just take you out and cut you out of this tournament. And that's exactly what Carmel did as he gets that dash attack, sealing the deal, making top 8 of Kagaribi 13, joining amongst Akola, joining Raru, joining Tweak, joining Wrath, Dorigami, Maya, Gluttony. Now Carmel can say, I stand amongst the greats when it comes to this very prominent tournament here, and we can't be any more proud of him, man.
Unbelievable scene here, too. I think this is one of those things, again, you wait an entire scene's lifetime for something like this, so just live in the moment. That's the only thing you can do here, too. Thank you guys so much for joining us throughout this entire bracket. Only 8 competitors remain to decide who will be crowned as the champion of the world's biggest Smash Bros. Ultimate bracket. Any final words from you, my friend?
Just thanks.